Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about more Starfield stuff. There's loads of videos on my channel, go check them all out. But this is going to be specifically to help with lockpicking, because we all know lockpicking mechanics, we've all seen them in games like these, but this one is a little bit different and it requires a little bit of an explanation, but it is actually a lot easier than it looks. It looks super complex. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here for more Starfield content. And let me know what you're thinking about the game. Let me know if you found any cool little things that I should make a video on down below in the comments section. The pit locking in this game is a multi-phase experience where you have to do the same thing multiple times in different ways. I will say I am not entirely sure how the perks that help with cracking safes and lockpicking and stuff, how it affects this mini game. I don't know whether it'll make you do less phases or just have easier patterns. I can't tell you that off the bat, but it will definitely make it easier than it already is. And it's fairly simple, it's just a little bit complex looking. Let's get into it. Right, so this is the general UI of a lockpicking system. You're going to see me fail at this one specifically and then have to bring it back and use a different pattern you'll see coming up. But I wanted to talk about the kind of brief idea of what is happening. So we've got the security level here, which will tell you how difficult it will be. I believe the higher the level, the more times you'll have to put a key, which is one of these, into this pattern. Every time you enter a key into this outer circle, it will change the amount of holes that are cut into the circle, right? This outside one. So the next one might only have 2 of these instead of 5, which is here. Then you do that multiple times until you get to the inner circle, and then you will finally unlock the pad lock, and you will see that coming up in a second. Down here with the auto slot, this is part of a perk package, I believe, where once you upgrade it, you can have more auto slots. So I think you can have 8 in total. And I believe if you just press Y once or something, it will either automatically unlock the outside one or just automatically unlock it all together. You have the amount of digipicks that you have here. I believe it's 1 digipick per attempt. So if you mess it up and then you have to undo it, you lose 1 digipick and you have to use another one. You'll see that coming up too. So these patterns here are essentially your keys that you are entering into this lock. As you can see, this one is highlighted, which means these 3 lines are these 3 here. Now you have to line up these with a gap, and if you line all 3 of them up with all 3 gaps, then you can press the button and it will change the pattern to the next lock, and then you can choose a new key to be able to then open that lock. So this might go down to just one space with everything else locked up, and you need to find a key that only has 1 line on it. If it has 2 lines on it, even though you can line up one of them, the other one won't line up to anything. That's the mistake I made. Then I realized I had to go back and redo it and choose a different key for the pattern that I'd previously done. It will make sense as you watch it, but essentially this outer layer here is the lock. These are the keys. You have to line up the lines with the gaps multiple times until you get to the inner lock, and then you'll be able to just open the lock completely and get what's inside. And that is the best explanation I can give of lockpicking to you guys. I hope that it helped. Again, like button, subscribe, all of that wonderful YouTube stuff. Thank you for your continued support on all these Starfield videos. This game's incredible. I can't wait for mods to come out because I think there's going to be some fun videos there. Let me know what you're thinking down below. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.